trees are green and overhanging, feather light free and everlasting.
Thank you for this.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
He puts out the stub of his cigarette and looks to the door. No tabs.
What the fuck?
Not lighting up. No nothing.
Nope. Can't click the door. We got a bug, folks.
Always on time.
There it is.
Man, that was a long day.
I've had bugs every single session.
Yes, we have, yeah. Yeah, every session we've had to reload.
Can't believe he called me out for all my running. That's hilarious. I mean, in games, it's like you can walk to role play, but like you're gonna take twice as long to get to your destinations and make the fucking thing last twice as, you know. See you in the morning. Hey.
Bye. Oh, that's his room.
There we go. Empty bottle over there. We do have a date with the mirror. We got the fucking mess to just fall on top of.
Damn. Do we have checks to do on the mirror?
We do have a mirror we can look at. And the door to
A
Kim's...
mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
That was really jarring and sudden. I was going to say the door that leads to Kim's is also right there. Encyclopedia. Dig into your mind and locate the source of the expression.
Joyce told you about the now.
Attempt to stop the expression from happening. Use your chain cutters to fix the faucet. Stop the stream from fogging up the mirror.
-10. Tool not in hand.
That's actually a... Really? We can stop the fog from happening and improve the situation somewhat?
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
28%.
In it,
Fuck
your
off.
face, adorned with the expression.
Yeah, that interfacing, not delivering.
Encyclopedia.
But this white check seems interesting, though.
It belongs in the new, the third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species.
Okay.
Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened. For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume la Million. If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right. Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open-air boîte de nuit somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression.
Oh, man. You are stuck in an age and stuck in a time. That's funny. Yeah, you know, I was talking to Punch Mom about how apparently there's like for a lot of different eras, there is an age you get to where you just stop updating what you wear, ultimately because what you're stuck on is what was acceptable and like, you know, normal or fashionable in the time.
Yeah.
And you just, and then it locks in at that age, right? So like big old mom jeans were not mom jeans once upon a time. They were the normal, like, forefront of what you would be wearing out. And then that group of people said, yeah, I'm going to be wearing this. And then time moved and they stayed with it. And then it just pushed it all back, you know?
They became moms.
Yeah, and then same thing for like there's like a catalog of like women from like the 50s, I think, wearing like nighties, and it was like that particular old grandma style nightie, but they were all young at the time. So it's like, oh, this was just the normal thing to wear to bed back then, and now you associate it with what your grandma puts on to go to sleep.
Okay.
Because to her, that's what it still is. Even though things have moved, they're just like, no, but this is what was normal back then. So you get stuck in the decade that you form your fashion and whatever decisions in that way. So it almost is like that with this guy in disco, you know? Yeah, we're going to be wearing jeans and hoodies forever. And if jeans and hoodies ever go out of style, which they might, but I doubt it, but they might. Well, I mean, in terms of this century. You know,
old
we'll still be wearing, and then like the boomer fucking generation that we're gonna become will be like, oh god, grandpa in his hoodies and jeans, you know, fucking like get over it, put on the light suit already.
Light suits,
you know, we're gonna be doing hoodies and jeans, and then now old people will be all wearing hoodies and jeans. That's what's gonna happen, you know. Yeah. So I adopted it. Why?
I feel
everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains.
I feel the need to add a clicking sound when I make it.
The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume Lemillion's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head.
Double guns.
Sometimes you like to add finger pistols to the mix because, unlike Guillaume Lemillion,
hell yeah,
you are a police officer. It's your nifty little way to say, I'm armed and dangerous.
There you go. Exactly.
Straight up.
How long ago was the nuke?
There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression, looking good on you, or anyone. 2 decades, if the calendar is to be trusted. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic.
It's like, just imagine this face all day. Just that guy walking around like, hey, yeah, just so much pain and suffering behind this, you know?
This is actually pain.
This mask.
And suffering.
Oh, anything else? Like who I am? Why did I become a cop? Why did I drink myself into oblivion?
You have some understanding of the near history of disco, plus the trivia you've picked up along the way. Episodic memory, however, remains in the dark. It may never return. You should prepare yourself for that. It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
What did we learn?
Guillaume le Million.
Temporary research bonus, -1 logic, head in the clouds.
Whatever happened to Guillaume le Million, who with his amber mane and sparkling teeth beguiled the tattered remains of the nation? Beguiled or beguiled?
Beguiled.
Beguiled, yeah. While you suffered and suffered, did he dematerialize in a cloud of cocaine dust? Or did he simply stand in the corner and melt into the slendering new lines of some starlit boîte de nuit 20 years ago? Spare thought for his great ass too. Or wait, maybe he became a police officer in Revachol West.
I am Guillaume le Million. That's my secret past.
Let it be for now. Knock, knock. Yo, Kim, let's go to karaoke. It's not even 1 yet.
Am I Guillaume or am I Kraz? Who am I?
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
Crawl in.
We done? We done.
The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes.
Night, night.
And then sleep doesn't come.
Oh, that's a scary thought.
And then sleep doesn't come.
Why?
Maybe it's the bed's fault.
Check the pillow, check the blanket, or roll over to the other side.
Its synthetic filling has separated into hard lumps. The pillowcase smells oddly. It barely covers your toes, stretching over your soft belly. This is your body here, intimate and warm, breathing. Under your thrumming eyelids, you see a dizzying array of colors. You won't get off this carousel quite so easily.
You've ruined the word, Inland Empire. You've ruined the word.
It's a little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it?
Who killed him? Who?
Whichever part of my brain it was. Empathy? Empathy. Me. You've ruined the word me. No more thoughts. Fall asleep now.
Something to do with, what was it that the lieutenant said? Union? And it's gone again. Your thoughts lost between the slowing brain waves. Your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep and images start forming.
Right before I go to sleep is when my brain is super active.
There's like a spike.
Oh, we're dreaming.
Whoa.
Interesting.
Hope that's not the pair.
You know what? Good guess. Disco.
Wow.
Hey, look.
I am looking.
Hit me.
You remember the scent of your childhood.
What is this?
I remember nothing.
I was born in a hospital where people usually go to die.
You're not kidding anyone, Harry. You don't remember shit. Tell me, do you remember your wife's hand on your face?
Tell me what this is. I'm not answering anything before you tell me who you are.
You said who?
I left.
I was left.
Oh, jeez. I'm not making either of those choices. We don't know what's going on there.
Do you remember the warmth of her thighs between her legs and in her mouth? You know who I am. I'm the bad day. The one where you ask her, and then later in the streets wandering. It's the worst day of all time, Harry dear. And it's coming. She will hear about it on the phone. Reality will turn into a grotesque nightmare. This will be the last thing you did to her. Tell me, do you remember the love of your life?
You know what it was.
That's right, funky baby. And you just stood there. One hand on the bottle and the other on your dick. Watching her go. Let it all be dragged away from you. Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours?
I can get it all back.
I don't want to come back.
No, it's gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. You failed. You failed me. You failed Elysium.
What is Elysium?
No,
Talked to you
Harry. You were just talking to yourself. That's all you ever do, even in your dreams. And the act is wearing thin. The spots on the disco ball fade around you. You'll be back in those cold snakeskins in no time, sweating up the bed. Stinky boy. Everything. The pale and the isolas on the surface. The outer magnetosphere. Burning, furious truth. 8,000 years of written history. You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people, and you failed every single one of them. You really fucked up.
I can come back from this.
You're not coming back from shit. Thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours, bumping into things and acting like a clown? Who are you kidding?
I'm trying to solve this case.
You're trying to what? I can't hear you. This is just a word dream now. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin, sleep-like state. More glass than velvet, grinding in your head.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new type of hangover.
Oh god, there's another type.
Oh yes, party boy, and it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes too. So soon already. A silent alarm goes off in your head like clockwork. Barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry. Time to go to work in the shit factory.
Fuck that. What a fucking horrible night of sleep. Holy shit.
I do not feel rested.
Good going, buddy.
Oh my god, what the hell was that?
I just had the most beautiful dream. Uplifting, rejuvenating.
Is that how it's gonna be now when I close my eyes?
Yes. Wait till you see the one with the chick in it. It's gonna be a good one. You feel even worse this morning than you did last night.
What chick?
What the hell is going on with me?
You don't know? You don't know? Some broad that messed you up. It'll come to you. It always does. You mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even think? It is worrying, isn't it? You can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think.
Why is this happening?
It's just that your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. Time to get some more.
I see.
Don't do that. Stay strong. The hangover will wear off. You don't need to keep doing this to yourself.
But what about Hangover 2? Wait, what is speed?
I need to get more of it then. Detecting is my life. Opt in.
No, I can take this. I'm not going to go looking for speed.
Are you sure? Ready to live as this pathetic shell of yourself for days? Basically, a week? Let's be honest, 2 weeks. Maybe 3. You won't make it. Half the town will be dead by then. You will be fired.
Who am I kidding? Of course I want some speed.
That's a lie. I can do this without the speed. Half the town won't be dead.
Damn, I want to know what this game would be like if you swerve that way.
Suit yourself, slow, sad shell man. See how you do without your spark.
I'm curious to see how that goes. That's a fucking good piece of replay value right there.
Mm-hmm. No rest for the wicked.
Or the depressed.
Mm-hmm.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face.
Can't even clean up your thought cabinet in peace.
Oh, has time passed at all?
We are on day 2.
Not really. Sleep doesn't count as time passing. Okay. Bright and early, 7:30.
Is it too early for Kim? Yeah, might be.
No, he's up already. Downstairs, waiting for me.
The door is closed. Still nothing.
Okay.
You mean he's not doing 300 push-up in his rooms right
He
now?
might be. He might be. But, like, if we're getting up at 7:30, Kim is fucking... Oh! Breakfast.
Hey,
There we go.
Old lady at a different spot. Kim already getting a drink.
No doubt.
Good morning.
Morning.
Gives you a quick nod.
Looks like we can get to work at once. The union muscle turned up. They look rowdy. We should talk to them.
He points to the mess hall doors.
Why do we need to talk to them?
What do you mean, rowdy?
Are these the men Gart told us about yesterday?
Let's roll.
Everything points to the dock workers union. The belt used for hanging him. The circumstances in Martinez. My preliminary information. Which may, of course, all be wrong. But we still need to talk to them. And it won't be easy.
Yeah, we can't get the body down beforehand any other way. Gotta go ask for help. What do you mean, rowdy?
I mean ungovernable. Martinez isn't exactly enthusiastic about the RCM being here. They prefer to be policed by the union. These men here, men who drink beer for breakfast, there's talk of an armed wing of the union called the Hardy Boys, who are responsible for said policing. I think it's them.
The Hardy Boys.
Oh,
I completely forgot. Sorry, I had a rough night's sleep. It's them by the looks of it. Loud and nasty, just like the manager said. One loose thread less to worry about. And one big problem to replace it.
There's so many, maybe we should call reinforcements?
That would just escalate tensions. No captain would sign off on it. Solving one murder isn't worth a conflict between the RCM and the Debarders Union. In fact, even the death of 2 detectives might not warrant an all-out war. So let's keep a cool head, okay?
Jeez.
damn. What do you
One
need?
more thing before we do. We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them, continue with our business.
Good. A power move. Purposefully concentrate on something else first. Yeah, streetwise. Zoom right past. Do it on your own terms. But aren't you curious to know what they have to say about the murder?
They're in no hurry to leave. They think they own the place. Anyway, I leave that choice to you. Whatever you decide is fine by me.
Well, I definitely want to do something else first, but I don't know what time they're going to be done with breakfast. So, let's move, but let's keep an eye on that clock.
Okay.
In case there's a point that we missed them by.
7:39. Got 13 hours.
Just a
Morning,
moment.
Lena.
The old woman turns back to the cafeteria manager.
And there's no public phones nearby?
The closest phone booth is down the coast. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am.
It's fine, I understand. Thank you anyway. I'm glad to see you again, dear.
She turns back to you with a weary smile.
The lady is distressed. Perhaps something more upbeat might cheer her up.
Hey, do you think her husband might be a cryptozoologist at the zoo that we have tickets to?
Oh. That's a good idea.
Howdy, Lena. What's kicking?
Good day, ma'am. Everything all right?
Sorry, ma'am. Didn't mean to eavesdrop on your conversation. Tell me how I might make it up to you.
You seem busy. I'll come back later.
Jesus. Well,
Yeah.
all right, let's back that up and try again. What the fuck is a cryptozoologist? What does that mean? What does that word mean?
Secret animals? You know?
If it has nothing to do with the zoo, then I apologize for not knowing what that word meant and making an incorrect assumption about it.
I'm thinking secret animals that people are looking for, like chupacabras,
Bigfoot. Okay.
Bigfoot.
All right. I had no idea. I ignored the crypto part of the word cryptozoologist. And I did up until now.
And
I went zoo.
Yeah.
And then I said, hey, what about zoo?
Yeah.
How's it going?
Please don't trouble yourself about me, sweetie. I was just hoping to make a call, but the Whirling's phone line isn't working.
Oh, never mind. I think
Union
she's
office probably has a phone, but I can't really get there. Or to the phone booth down the coast. And Gary's phone is dead too.
she's actually a sociologist on Wall Street Bets.
Okay.
That's what she is.
It's good to know. What's wrong with the phone line?
The manager was vague about it.
Why would he be vague about phone problems? This is something to look into later. Ask God, maybe.
Why did you need to use the phone anyway?
To let the young woman who's house sitting for us know that we may be delayed. Morel, my husband, and Gary were supposed to get back by Monday night, but they're still missing, and I haven't heard from them. I was also hoping she'd heard from Morel.
A little missing persons puzzle might just be the thing to take your mind off the hangover.
Okay, I'll bite. Has your husband gone missing before?
What's little? The puzzle. Okay. This sounds more like a side thing. I need to take care of my main thing. Then I'll get back to
the
this.
word missing is in between little and person.
Yes. Okay.
That's just it. This isn't like him at all. He always plans his expeditions so carefully.
A cold breeze hisses through dense thickets of reeds. Something sweet in it, somnolent. A damp chill goes down your spine. When you look around, you're still in the whirling in rags.
You have more important things to worry about.
She glances out the window toward the bay.
What is this expedition your husband was on?
So your husband is some kind of scientist?
Tell me more about Morel. Looks like, character, relationship.
About your pin.
Mm-hmm.
Just some field work, sweetie. Morel is a highly trained scientist. He and his assistant Gary are studying an extremely rare species of insect. But they should have returned by now. They were just going down the coast across the water lock to set a few traps. He said they'd be back on Monday. What could be keeping them?
Who's this Gary person? Do you trust him?
Are they in a rough neighborhood?
You mentioned traps. Could there be some problem with them?
Maybe your husband went off on an adventure?
Rough neighborhoods, huh? Just any excuse to bring it out.
Oh, sweetie, it's nothing like that.
She smiles.
Gary's as loyal as they come. I trust him with my husband's life any day.
Could there be a problem with the traps?
I doubt it, sweetie. The traps aren't big enough for humans to get caught in them. They're for the insect. Anyway.
Do it. Find him. This will surely lead to a mystery with that extremely rare insect. Yes, please. Some science fiction is exactly what's needed right now. Spice up that vanilla murder investigation.
Of course, conceptualization. The vanilla murder investigation.
This sounds like police business. I'll help you find your husband.
Are you sure we have time to go chasing after bug hunters just now? I did suggest we play it cool, but...
The lieutenant tilts his head towards
Just a little
the vigilantes.
side thing. We'll do it down the line.
I've already given my word. I'm honor-bound to uphold it.
I've got a premonition that this missing scientist is connected to our main case.
I think it would be good to take a break from the hanged man for a little while.
It's just police work. I mean, I like that answer. It's the least fun, but I like it. It's just police work.
Yes, but a junior officer could...
He takes off his glasses and thinks, then puts them back on without wiping.
Fine. Our victim's already been dead more than a week. One more diversion won't change anything.
Oh, thank you, officers. Truly, I'll be right here if you come across any sign of Morel.
Alrighty then.
So he's some kind of scientist?
Oh, yes. A zoologist.
Here we go.
Cryptozoologist, to be
Help me
more
out.
precise.
It's
What
a
is it?
pseudoscience that attempts to legitimize research into mythological beasts and urban legends.
Lieutenant sounds unimpressed.
How can you not be impressed?
We gave a boring cop answer. It's just police work, probably.
Yeah.
That's one opinion, yes. And people are entitled to their opinions.
My apologies, ma'am. I did not mean to undermine your hobby.
It's not a hobby, dear.
It's a career.
It's a subfield of zoology, one specializing in animal species that are so exceedingly rare that many assume them to be extinct or even fictitious.
Again, flirting with the legitimacy of the field.
Did you
itself.
see that video of the theory that the Loch Ness monster in every incarnation of a sea serpent was just probably a whale whipping its dick up? Because occasionally whales get boners and then they stick them out of the water, and it looks exactly like the shape of the Loch Ness monster
My God.
sticking
are you
out of the water.
serious?
And
That's
occasionally
amazing.
they like move around and stuff because whales just fucking, they make sure they want everyone to see it, so they just stick their boners out of the water. And a bunch of dumb fucking boats thought that they saw a giant sea serpent when they really saw a sea serpent.
That's the most beautiful story I've heard about the Loch Ness Monster. That is beautiful. Whale cocks? Yeah, I can see it.
Shit was hilarious. And then when you go to see what was that, all you see is a big underwater shadow of something massive under the water.
Yeah.
So then you rub your eyes and you're like, what the fuck did I just see?
Can
So
you draw it for us?
high theory operating right now is that it was just a bunch of whale dicks.
Oh, I'm loving this.
Amazing.
This is great.
Fucking amazing.
Searching for such species called cryptids is difficult and often thankless, and frankly, many scientists are too lazy to do it. Universities these days are rarely interested in supporting real research.
The quality of research at Revacholian universities has
Lazy.
been on the decline, but you doubt there was ever a time when cryptozoology was embraced by the academic elite.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, sounds more like an episode of JRE.
Damn, that's wild.
Tell me more about morale, looks, character, your relationship, rare insect, husband's looking for. Suggestion. Maybe you could convince her to tell you about some cool cryptids. We can do that.
You're an enthusiastic idiot, but you're still an idiot.
You thought.
I thought.
You thought. What does this say, Woolie?
I want to know everything about cryptids, living cryptids, extinct cryptids, marine cryptids, land cryptids. Bring it on!
We don't have time for Cryptozoology 101. Let's get back to work, shall we?
Thank you, Kim.
All right, Kim.
Oh dear. I'm not sure where to begin.
What does your husband look like?
You peer Lena up and down. You're black.
Well, his expression is slightly grumpy, but his eyes are always bright and curious, like a small boy's. And his palms are quite coarse from all the field work, but he's quite gentle.
You can't go around Revachol feeling grown men's hands. If you want to find her husband, you'll need more concrete information.
Let's try again. Why don't you describe him as you would one of your cryptids?
That's good enough. Let me ask you something else.
Oh, well, he's a bit shorter than you, but with a larger frame, and he has longish white hair, usually a bit uncombed. You might say wild, even.
The lieutenant pulls out his notebook and begins jotting down the woman's description.
One other thing, he'll likely have all kinds of field gear on him, even if he's not out in the reeds, just in case.
Mm-hmm. And how long have you been married?
We'll be celebrating our 16th anniversary this autumn. Not the most numerically satisfying anniversary, but I like the less obvious milestones even more somehow.
How'd you meet?
Via dating agency, I'm ashamed to say. I was looking to get back into the scene after recovering from my accident, and he'd just divorced.
You don't have
We
to be
hit
ashamed.
it off, and, well, here we are.
She's skipping over some important parts. Perhaps you'll find out more later.
All right.
I hope I've been useful.
Rare insects.
Oh, sweetie, it's fascinating. But I shouldn't bore you with entomological minutiae.
The lieutenant gives you a sideways glance.
No, I want to hear about the insect.
Well, it's a phasmid, technically, but
Ah yes, Phasmatodia, a diverse group of insects whose bodies resemble twigs, leaves, that sort of thing.
Oh,
Ghost insects, colloquially.
cool.
Oh yeah. Here comes the interesting.
where other phasmids imitate sticks or leaves, this one's a living reed. It disguises itself among the reeds here on the Insular Indian coast. Hence it's named the Insular Indian phasmid. Perhaps you'll end up co-discovering the phasmid with us, officers.
She looks you in the eye and nods thoughtfully.
I knew it. We're gonna be chasing made-up insects with cryptozoologists.
It's not made up, officer. I can assure you. It's simply elusive, so much so that most establishment zoologists doubt it exists at all.
And what makes you think the phasmid is around here?
So is it dangerous?
Is it valuable?
Does it have cool powers? Are you sure it's just not a whale dick sticking out of a really shallow body of water?
Well, some teenagers making out in the reeds saw one. They didn't know what it was, of course, but there was a brief article in a local newspaper about their encounter with a ghost insect that looks like the reeds. Gary sent us the clipping.
So the newspaper clipping is all the evidence you have?
Of course, most phasmid sightings turn out to be false alarms, but their description matched the Insular Indian phasmid perfectly, and they didn't even know what they were looking at.
Does it have cool powers?
Yes, it can blend in almost perfectly among the reeds. It's how it stayed hidden all these years.
Centuries even. Uh-huh. Is it dangerous?
Not at all. Why else would it hide itself so carefully?
Is it valuable?
Oh, I doubt it. No one gets into cryptozoology for the money, sweetie.
So what's so special about the stick bug then?
Oh dear. I'm afraid I'm not explaining this very well. It is very special.
The woman's face flushes with embarrassment.
Morel can explain it all much better. I wish you could hear him describe it. then you'd understand, I'm sure.
About your pin.
I hope you were able to pawn that old trinket.
She smiles up at you earnestly.
We still have it. We didn't pawn it. We had money. We're good.
Oh, thank you, dear. I confess I am glad to see it again.
Man,
Even the lieutenant seems happy with this turn of events.
Now,
sure.
what else, sweetie?
That's all for now. Thank you. Yeah, we started making money. What are you upset about?
Yeah, sure. We need more money, though. She was happy to give it to us. She was helping.
Can I help you?
Fuck.
Wasted her time.
Got the 20 real?
No, you don't.
Then why are you wasting my time?
All right, we'll get 20.
And everyone's.
We're not that far away. We can scrounge up
And
another.
you had a pin.
We'll get it done.
How are you gonna go from Hobo Cup to Ultra? Keep giving back stuff to the people like that. It's crazy.
Plus Ultra, Reggie. Plus Ultra.
Let me handle this.
The woman says to the crowd in the mess hall before turning to you.
Detective disorientated. Are you still wondering where you are? This is Martinez, in case you've forgotten. I advise you not to overstay your welcome.
Her entire character has shifted. This young woman is cold as ice.
What the fuck just happened? You're the gardener.
I knew you were not a gardener.
I just wanted to know more about the place before I check it out. That's normal. You're the gardener.
No, I am not a gardener. I'm a legal counselor for the Dock Workers Union.
Whoa.
Ay, oy.
Whoa.
Oh, shit. You know what else you are?
Oh, yeah.
A liar.
So let's get to it. You're looking for Titus Hardy? You think he has information that will help you? Maybe he does.
Points to the man on her right. So not
That's
Jeff or
Titus.
Matt.
Talk to him, but know this. I'll be keeping an eye on you. No strong arming, nothing official. The District of Martinez does not recognize your authority to make arrests.
It doesn't matter if you recognize our authority. We will make an arrest
Yo.
if we have to.
Kim is flexing?
She says nothing. Her glare speaks for her.
I just wanted to say good morning before walking out the door. Fucking lawyer?
Well, now you know.
Elizabeth, what's your role in all this?
Like I already told you, I'm a legal counselor. Do you have hearing problems?
What if I want to talk to you, not Titus?
What you want is of no significance, officer. Don't test your authority. In Martinez, you are no one.
What are you going to do to me?
The lieutenant is not satisfied with the approach.
What are we going to do to you?
She starts laughing. It's a cold laughter, devoid of joy.
The union isn't going to do anything to you. It is not a crime syndicate. It is a labor organization.
Allegedly.
Goddamn right it is.
If anything, it is the RCM who do things to people. But we digress.
Why are you so aggressive?
Aggressive? You make your living enforcing violence. These people are just dock workers.
Yeah, we have the monopoly on it, actually.
Just dock workers? Do dock workers spy on the police? We let you off easy, miss. Don't think it will happen again.
Listen, you moral intern lackeys. You're a mob, enforcing the unlawful privatization of Revachol. 20 fat men in the Occident are stealing it all, and you're their bodyguards.
Fuck yeah.
The tall, broad-shouldered man takes a sip of his beer.
Oh, he's gonna be an interesting nut to crack.
Uh-huh.
So ask what you came to ask, or get back to your commanders.
Question time, Woolie.
I don't want to do this right now. I just wanted to say good morning.
Yeah, well, you got a story to tell now. That's what's happening.
I want to walk away and do this later.
Let's.
Yeah, how's that coffee?
Holy shit.
Huh?
Good morning. Pleasure to see you.
Get out of here.
Nice
you
day we're having.
filthy.
Filthy?
Yeah.
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 How do you define your insults, Reggie? You have to stand somewhere before you launch an insult. What's your trajectory here? You know, the game of pool is quite interesting. I can teach you a thing or two about it. You stand in a certain space, and then you hit the cue
Right.
in the direction you want to go.
Oh.
So you can't hit that cue from anywhere. You have to choose where to stand first.
Right.
Then you hit.
I see.
You see?
Oh,
So where do you stand
man.
before you launch?
I need to think about all this new information that you're bringing to me, Woolie.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Just you what? Huh?